Hello. Um, Welcome to another The Quinn Show episode. I went ahead and, if you saw in the last video, I had a really tall, messy pillar thing. I just went ahead and got rid of that. I waited for all the lava to go away, and I got rid of all of that, so that looks a little bit nicer now. I don't know if I'm going to put anything over there instead, but got rid of that, and then also made a little bit of progress on the inside of my house. I went ahead and made a storage chest, and I've been moving some stuff over and made the staircase look a little bit nicer. Haven't done anything else up top, but if you go around to the back, what's this? I have a basement now, and there was some coal over here, so that's why that's all out. I'll fix that up some other time. But the first thing that I've added is this little room, and not that I farm like a whole lot, but this is just going to be so that it's easier for me to get food if I'm like working around my house or something, so I can just come down here and pick wheat and make bread, so I don't have to go out and fight any pigs, because sometimes it's a hassle to get to them. And then also here is my new tunnel, and I'll go and get this coal sometime whenever I need it, but for now I'm okay on coal. But this tunnel is the one that I've wanted to have for a long time, and it took about 20 minutes or so to make. It was a lot of counting, and all of these cobblestones are this actually runs directly under that tunnel that goes through the mountain, so this is just one block underneath it. So I was checking those cobblestone blocks up there when I was checking how far along I was. And then right up here goes up a little bit, and then hang a left up here, and right back up at my house, my other house, my old house, the small one. So, and my castle's behind that mountain. But yeah, I'm really glad I got that tunnel finally made, and just a lot more convenient. So that's all I've really done. I haven't done too much exploring lately. I want to go over, I don't know what episode it was, I think it was like back on day 7 or so. I found a cave fairly far off in the distance from my house that I died in, and I lost a lot of my stuff. But I'd like to go over there and start venturing through it again, and maybe be a little bit more cautious about everything. And also, I don't know if I really want to prepare, but there's going to be a lot of changes coming up at the end of this month. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the update list real quick and talk about it. I mentioned it a little bit last time, but I didn't have it right in front of me to look off of, so I'll pull that up. Okay, so this right here, I'm just going to go ahead and go outside and look around for a little bit. But I've got the update list coming out for October 31st, which is Halloween for anyone that doesn't know that, if you're in a different country and don't celebrate it or something. But Notch has a lot of updates in store, and I wanted to talk about them real quick. So the first part is explore a scary new realm, and it says a brand new hell world for fast travel, portal in, move 10 meters, portal out, and you're hundreds of meters away. So I think other than the world, we'll see some teleports, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of interested to see how it works. I'm sure it'll be cool, but don't really know much about it just from the description. Fight scary new monsters, actually difficult this time around. So there's going to be some more complex monsters. I don't know if the entire update is Halloween themed or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's some bigger spiders and bigger zombies. And there's probably going to be some new stuff too. Experience scarier depths. The deeper you go, the brighter it has to be to stay safe. That worries me just a little bit, mostly because I have a large cave at the very bottom of the map. But basically, I think what's going to happen is the farther down you go, the darker it gets, and like the less light torches and other light sources actually give off. So that's a little bit more challenging, but it'll be interesting to see how that works. The next one is catch scary fish. or possibly regular fish. He added, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, he added a fishing rod to the game, which I've never made one, but there's no use for it yet. It's just a fishing rod. You can't actually catch any fish with it, or you can't do anything with it yet. So people were kind of wondering when he was going to do something about that, so I guess that's something that we'll be seeing soon. Also, be scared of the dark. Torches will die out after a while. Use flint and steel to reignite it, or place lanterns that last forever. So basically what's going to happen is torches do not last forever anymore, which realistically, yeah, that makes sense. They shouldn't last forever. They're really easy to make, and it's easy to make a lot of them at once. Obviously, because I have torches all over the place. I've got probably 20 torches just that I can count right in this room. So that's going to be a little bit more realistic. I think what's going to happen is that it's just going to be a little bit more of a resource drain just to make lanterns, which will last forever, but I have a feeling it may use like glass and maybe some iron or something, so it'll be more of like a necessity thing. So that'll make the luxurious stuff a little bit more challenging to get, which is always good as far as the game mechanic goes. Scare other players online, less bugs, more implemented features. Last week, Notch was talking about how he was going to work on multiplayer some more, and I really think that he wants to get multiplayer up to par with single player so that it's almost a seamless change. Like, the only difference would be that you can play with multiple people. I actually listened to the IndieGamer.com podcast that featured Notch on it, and he said that he wanted to eventually have it set up where you could be playing single player and just invite one of your friends in, and they could just start playing with you seamlessly, almost like co-op or something. So I think he's trying to get closer to that, which is great, because I've wanted to do that so many times. So that's always good to hear. Carve scary jack-o'-lanterns. Pumpkins can also be worn as totally useless helmets. So this is for sure a Halloween-themed update for the game. So I don't know if he's going to have seasonal updates, like maybe something for Christmas, holiday season, in the wintertime. But basically, you can put a pumpkin on your head for fun. So, keep track of the scary time. A craftable watch lets you know when it's safe to emerge from caves. So, recently he added the compass, which I don't know if I've shown or not. It's right here in my inventory. No matter where you turn, it always points to the spawn. And it doesn't actually show up right on your character because you hold it sideways, but if you have it in your inventory, it always points to where your spawn's at. So that's another cool tool. I'm sure the watch will use redstone and something else probably. So I like that because sometimes it's hard to know what time of day it is, and you'll be underground for 3.5 days and wonder why you come out and it's nighttime instead of day. So that's nice. And then lastly, it says and more. Biomes, more music, and better sounds. So better sounds, I know he's been waiting to work with C418 to get better sound effects and also more music. That's always good because the music's kind of sporadic as is, but it also doesn't play very much, and I know I've heard the whole soundtrack by now because I recognize some of the songs now. And then the biggest one for me is biomes, which is I talked about in the last video. Basically different environments within the same map. So that'll be interesting to see. I want to see some dynamic change in the map, like having part of the map be snowy and part of it being desert and part of it being jungly. So that's really awesome. And lastly, it says all of this is coming October 31st, 2010. And I'll give a link to the update page, I guess. I should probably start linking to the Minecraft website. I just realized that I've never done that before. So I'll put a link to the Minecraft website in the description too, for any of you that don't know already. But that's the update. I know this video is a lot of talking and not a lot of doing, but I didn't really have a lot of time to do much. So like I said, my schedule's been pretty busy, so I'll do more whenever I get the chance. But still excited for the game. Love to see all the updates. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it a video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. I'm going to keep making videos for as long as I can, so subscribe if you want to keep following my journey. For the most part, I'm keeping up on it. I haven't been doing a whole lot while I wasn't recording, so that's always great. And any questions or comments, I always like to hear from people. And I saw a few of you comment saying that you want me to make more videos. Trust me, I want to make more too. It's just that I don't have the time. So it's always good to hear that more people want to see videos, because that means that I'll probably try harder to make some. So thanks for all the good comments, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. So long.